Feminism versus Truth, the latest output from Christina Hoff Sommers, was recently brought to our attention. Sponsored by Prager University, an online educational service that is in no way accredited, cannot issue or offer degrees, certificates, or diplomas of any kind, and has posted such other illuminating features as "Why is modern art so bad?" and "The Israel Test," a video which literally posits that only countries which unflinchingly favor Israel can flourish. In addition to belonging wholeheartedly to this wonderful bastion of racism, religious intolerance, and cultural ignorance posing as higher education, Christina is also a member of the American Enterprise Institute, a so-called think tank which attempted to bribe scientists into critiquing the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change Fourth Assessment Report, and who associates with such luminaries as Paul Wolfowitz, who helped orchestrate the United States of America's invasion of Iraq and who was head of the imperialist World Bank until he had to resign due to conflict of interest scandals. Coming from where she comes from, we are hardly surprised by her attitude, which, of course, is not a recent development. Indeed, she has written such men's rights activism books as Who Stole Feminism? How Women Have Betrayed Women, and a wonderful little work called The War Against Boys. In her latest escapades, Sommers lists what she views as 4 major areas of current feminist critique: women in workplace discrimination, women in eating disorders, women in depression, and women in violence. She then, naturally, goes on to discuss only one of these issues because it is the only one for which she has even a modicum of evidence to support her point. Furthermore, within her discussion of workplace injustice, she focuses entirely on differences in pay and not on other forms of injustice such as workplace harassment. Her rationale for claiming that women are paid equally when compared to men is that women take more time off, particularly to have families. This is obviously a patriarchal phenomenon in and of itself, but Christina makes no mention of this. Upon any sort of investigation, it becomes obvious why Christina limits herself to one of the 4 points that she inadvertently brings up. With regards to women in violence, for example, one only need look at the fact that 3 out of every 100 rapists serve jail time, that 1 out of 6 women in the U.S. have been the victim of attempted or completed rape, and that 9 out of 10 victims of rape in 2003 were women. All of these statistics are hardly compatible with Sommers' view, that is, that women are truly liberated and safe. Of course, upon further reading, one has to wonder if Christina Sommers truly even cares about women. In an interview with Esquire magazine in 1994, Christina had the audacity to say that there are a lot of homely women in women's studies. Preaching these anti-male, anti-sex sermons is a way for them to compensate for various heartaches. They're just mad at the beautiful girls. How anyone can take Christina seriously after such a remark is beyond us. We are the Matriarchal Regimental Alliance, and our advice to young women of today is to read the Scum Manifesto and kill their oppressors. Thank you and good night.